welcome to this week's video. Let's begin with my wallet and see what we spent. Okay, so groceries, yet again, wiped clean. Yeah, we just need extra, so I'm gonna do something a little bit different and budget a little bit more for this week because, yeah, we need we need a little more food. Um, Household has five, six, seven, eight, nine, $10, $11. I believe I didn't spend anything, which is good, but it's okay. Laundry has 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, $26 remaining from last week. Finley's envelope has $6 for treats and things. Spending has $5, $6, $7, $8, $9 remaining. We did spend like 7 and change already today on our little lunch outing. Family fun has 20, 30, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, so $39 remaining. We went to the zoo last week. It was awesome. Really happy. We saw a wild bunny, which was really cute because it was like a baby bunnies are extra cute. Transportation has 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. So $54. And to bulk this up as usual. Buffer has $1. Grocery buffer has $1. Coffee I didn't spend. It has 10. I might use this money to just buy my instant coffee. Kind of lasts me like a week or so, whatever. Maybe a couple of days more or a day more, whatever. But yeah, I feel like a week's worth of coffee that I can make at home, or like one drink from Starbucks. I couldn't even get two out of this. Yeah, so it kind of like puts it in perspective. But it's so good. So that's it for my wallet. So last week's video, I was filming it and I was in such a rush. I didn't really check. Like during the upload, I can kind of like see the video, hear it, just kind of let it upload and just wait for it. So I wasn't paying attention to it, and apparently there was no sound. So everything was done in silent mode. I'm like, oh, should I delete it and put another one? But then, like, realistically speaking, going into every single envelope and pulling it out and just doing it over again after I already spent, because after filming that video, I just left the house. We went um, to buy groceries and whatnot, and I just spent that money. Went to the zoo. We just spent it all. I'm like, to pull the money back and just kind of do it all over again. And I don't know, it just didn't feel like doing that. That was just, it wouldn't have made sense. So silent video is up there. It was just the basics. Same thing. Yeah. For this week's stuffing, we are working with $617. We are back to paying a little bit more on bills since this month of June has 4 weeks. So I take all the bills I owe for this month and divide it by 4. And I take that money out from my pay every week, directly put it into the account. So all of those are on like auto draft or whatever you want to call it. Like all those subscriptions, all the bills and whatever, they just automatically take it out from their account. I thought of budgeting per that week's um, bill dues. Let's say this week I have to pay the electricity bill and only the electricity bill, right? So I would take that money from my pay and put it in an account and just stuff the rest versus dividing it by equal shares across the month. Make sense? So I thought about doing that, but the end result would be the same. I mean, the amounts would vary. And the reason why I really don't think I will do that would be because a lot of times those bills are not taken out of the account on the same days of the month. They vary, whether it has to do with how many days are in a month or something. I have no idea what they do and how they work on that. It's close to the same day, but not exact every time. So I kind of have to have that money there for when they feel like taking it. Basically, that's the whole idea. Um, I did take out from my month ahead for one of the bills and I put it in the bank already. I'm not sure. I only did that to kind of like have a little buffer there. I don't know if that was such a good idea because I don't know if I overspent somewhere, but I'm just probably going to check later, make sure it's still there. Anyway, so for groceries this week, I am budgeting $230. So 200 of which I am putting into this envelope that I will shop with. Now, the $30 I'm budgeting will go into the grocery buffer. So I did that in a 20 and a 10. So grocery buffer now has 20, 31. Time to build this back up. And $200 is a little more than what I normally budget for. You could kind of tell that I went up and then went down. I budgeted, it was 200, but part of it um, I expected to save over, but it keeps coming back that I use that grocery buffer and what's in this envelope. So I don't really save. So I think I need to up my budget for groceries, which is fine. Everything is okay. You just need to kind of, I don't want to say roll with the punches, but no, just adjust your budget. Household, I still have some from last week, which is awesome. It's only getting a 5 this week. So household has now 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16, which is more than it usually has. Okay. Laundry is getting $40 this week, and I did that in a 20 and actually 2 10s. And now laundry has 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $66. So that should be plenty for this week's laundry. Okay, Finley's envelope is getting 5. So now it has $11 for treats, ice cream, that kind of thing. It's almost at the end of the school year. Pretty sure this will get used up fast. Spending is going to be getting 5 as well. So now spending has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 in it. And today we just bought a sandwich and a snack. You know, those, I don't know if anybody's tried those like protein chips. I like one flavor of them, the Quest brand, um, but they're so expensive. They're so expensive. I don't even know exactly how much it was, but I'm pretty sure a tiny little bag was like $4. And it might sound like, oh, it's just $4. But when you open the bag and there's like literally 5 sad chips looking up at you, then yeah, it becomes ridiculous. But I struggle with getting my protein in, so that's the snack of choice. Um, I don't always buy it, but this was a treat. We went out for a little usual walk, so yeah, it was a treat. Okay, family fun is getting a 5. Like I said, we went to the zoo last week. It was great. Had a great time. Want to go back already. So family fun now has 20, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, $34. So time to build this back up. Transportation is going to be getting a 6, which is my usual for it because I kind of think about it like 2 rides on the train, like there and back somewhere. So that's like $6. If I save $6 at a time, that should kind of cover it. But also, if I don't spend it, the money that's here should be enough to cover an Uber or two. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So transportation now has 20, 40, 50, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Right? 65? Did I do that? Yeah, I put 6 in. So 40. Did I not take money out from here? Okay. 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Okay, so I'm missing 5. I'm just gonna have to go back and check again. I might have not updated my tracker. It's possible. Buffer isn't getting anything. I feel like this is the saddest little envelope. I don't budget for buffer. I used to pull everything I didn't spend in my wallet for the week. I would pull and just put it in buffer or use it for like other envelopes. I haven't been doing that lately only because a groceries have been wiped out like every week. Household, not much to carry over. And when there is, I kind of want to leave it in there for a purchase that's coming up because I know we're going to need it soon, like toilet paper and paper towels, whatever. Laundry, I kind of leave a little bit in there. Again, I'm not really taking anything out of it like that. Spending money, also kind of want to have something in there because you never know. It's just all of them are like that basically. Family fun, I will put it somewhere in my other binders, except that I kind of want to keep it in my wallet because when we go out, I just don't want to like forget to put it in there. So it just kind of lives here. And yeah, grocery buffer already got the 30. Now the last bit is the coffee. It is getting a 10. Like I said, I might just use it for my instant coffee and do that instead. Okay, so that's it for the wallet. Now the higher priority binder. Emergencies getting 10. So now it has 100, 2, 3, 320, 340, 350, 360. So this is building up quite nicely. And this is supposed to be a decent amount in here. So getting there. This is not something I plan on spending, obviously, until there's an emergency. If there's an emergency, last time I pulled out everything when we got the little kitty cat that needed emergency care. So building it up since then, and so far so good. Health is also getting a 10. And now health has 50, 70, 90, $105. Okay, school stuff. I am budgeting $10 for it. So now school stuff has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, $82 for end of year stuff. I am also, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm budgeting a little bit less this week on certain envelopes like emergency and health. Normally I would put a little bit more. I am prioritizing a vacation envelope because I need to build up my vacation envelope fast. Vacation's coming up. So I thought about just like taking money out before breaking down my budget. My cash, like where to put what amounts, in which envelopes. I might do that later, but as of right now, I just wanted to put a little something in everything, and it might be less, but at least still a little something. Anyway, home decor for like house stuff is getting $3. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 97. 7? Why am I off? Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am off by $1 somewhere. Probably didn't round up the purchase. Yeah, I bought a power cord. I think it was like 11 and change, and I just put down 11. Sorry, I'll fix that. That is getting 3 as well this week. So now it has 100, 150, 170, 180, 1, 2, 3. 183. This random envelope for fun. It's getting 5, so now it has $10 in there. Okay. That's it for the high priority binder. This is the lower priority binder. It is so hot out, like so humid. This whole week is going to be really hot, but it has rain. It has rain for every day almost, it seems. So it is just so hot and humid right now. I have the window open, but it's like making it worse. And it's like rainy, cloudy, but hot. Not very cozy. Tibby / long-term pet care is getting 10. So now his envelope has 102 to 20 to 30 to 35. Tibby, which was our pet dog that we love very, very much. He passed away last summer. It's coming up on the night, his 1 year anniversary. So like 2 days away. He was just the best puppy ever. Little French bulldog. Really sassy, very funny, and the best little protective little dog you could ever ask for. Yeah, he did not know his size. He would square up against bigger dogs if he saw them as like a threat. He wanted to protect you, and he was just like the best puppy. Hunter, our current cat pet, his envelope is getting a 10 as well. So now he has 50, 100, 110, $115. He's still a kitten, even though he's like full size now. Like he really filled out when we found him. He was dehydrated, underweight, a little anemic. He was really bony, and yeah, he definitely filled out. And his personality is just really sweet. He's the sweetest kitty. But he's still a baby, so he will, if he's up, he will wake you up no matter what time of night or morning it is, because he wants to play. And he does that with me and my daughter. And it just drives me nuts. It's like having a newborn / toddler. Anybody knows what that's like? That's what it's like. Mom's envelope is getting 25. Her birthday is coming up. I had the greatest gift planned, my opinion, except it fell through. It did not work out, so now I have to return the gift, and it's just I got her sneakers. I know I mentioned it in previous videos about how Hoka sneakers are like the best sneakers I ever had. So I wanted to get her ones that she would wear. So tried my best. They came in, tried them on. They did not fit. One shoe was very different from the other, so not sure how that worked out. I don't know what the issue with that is, but it was like glaringly obvious that it wasn't going to work. Like One sneaker was awesome fit, wonderful, great. The second one was just like not happening. So back to square one. So I do have a refund coming back into the account. So yeah, I have about $185 in the bank for mom. Um, when I ordered the gift, so now I have to return it. That money will come back, and I might just pull it out of the bank or use that opportunity to purchase another gift. But either way, she's getting $25, and now this envelope has 20, 40, 60, 80, 80, 90, 95, 100. So $100 here in cash and 185 in the bank, or it will be once the return happens. Finley's education is getting a 10 as well. Her envelope now has 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, $930. Gifts. My cousin's birthday is coming up right after my mom's birthday, so gifts is getting a 10. So now gifts has 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 120, 135. So 135. Gifts. Home. Just future dwelling home. It is going to be getting a 5. So now it has 100, 150, 160, 165, 170. $170. Vacation. Vacation is getting a 50. So now vacation has 100, 150, 220, 230. Not really there yet. Yeah. I will probably start budgeting for this like um like a holiday. Basically every week I'll put away the amount starting from the end of the current vacation because it takes time to do that and doesn't become a priority until it does. So Finley's clothes, she's getting a 5. So now her clothing envelope has 110, 15, 16, 17, 18. So $118. She might need some summer shoes and I don't know. I think we're good. Maybe something that will come up a bathing suit or something. That'll be cool. Okay, Strays is getting a $3 $3. But since I still owed $9 here since I made a purchase online. I have to put it back in the bank. So instead of just like overcompensating for it, I'm just removing the 3. Now I only owe 6, and this is going to go back in the bank. And usually I put that in my wallet right here to take it back in the bank. Okay, so that's that. Next is my personal binder. Books and stuff. It's getting a 5. So now it has 100, 120, 125, 130, 135, 36, 37. So 137. Budgeting. I'm only budgeting for budgeting. $5 this week. Like I said, I need more money for food. I need to focus on the vacation fund, the gifts and birthday funds, and yeah, so I'm not able to put more than this right now, which is fine. So now it has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. Hair care is getting a 5. So now hair care has 100, 150, 170, 180, 185, $190. If you track how long this took me, $5 a week to get to 190. that makes a difference. It makes you feel good about that. Beauty is going to be getting a 5. So I feel like once I hit $50 in beauty, that should be fine. I won't even, it doesn't even cost that much. My 3 beauty products that I use, um, I don't let, I mentioned this before, but I do have allergies, and a lot of the stuff that I am allergic, well, at least 2 of the things that I'm allergic to is in most makeup, and cannot use most of the products. So that's why I'm very low maintenance, but also like it's just not my thing. Also, I could. I remember when like few years, quite a few years back, when before I knew I was allergic, before I found out, and it kept getting progressively worse. Um, yeah, I used to like to play around with makeup and stuff. I didn't buy the most like super expensive makeup. Um, it was just fun. It was fun putting on makeup, whatnot. I think it was just not meant to be. So beauty now has 20, 25, 30. I think I will stop at 50 because that's a lot to have for that. Should be enough. So that's fine. Clothing, which is my clothing envelope, it is getting a 5, so 105 is what it has now. Um, Education is getting a 5, so now it has 100, 120, 140, 150, 155. This is a long-term investment here, so personal envelope is getting a 5, so now it has a 10. And I will work on this one when I can because it's rather empty. Okay, so now to the holidays binder. So I thought about having a binder specifically for Christmas stuff, like Christmas, um, Christmas outing, Christmas decor, Christmas, like breaking it down that way. So for now, I only have Christmas, as in like presents and the season stuff, mostly presents, in this envelope, and then Christmas fun, which is like, I don't know, ice skating or going out to get hot cocoa, like an outing, right? So this is Christmas fun. Um, so I was thinking of creating a separate holiday, Christmas holiday binder, maybe sharing it with New Year's because um, in our family we celebrate New Year's kind of on par with Christmas. Maybe not as much. Yeah, kind of actually. Yeah, same idea. The tree and the gifts and all that. So I might just do that, like New Year's food, New Year's presents, and New Year's um, treat bags. That came to mind. So I was just thinking about that. So Fairy is going to be getting a 5. Let me just make sure I have my sheet here. Yeah, it's getting a 5. So now it is completely funded at 20, 40, 45, 50. $50 is a fair amount, and I am done with it until it's time. Date night, we did go out to this new restaurant that opened up locally. It was an Italian restaurant. Um, we did go out with our it was my husband, my daughter, and myself. So it wasn't like a date, but that's what we used this envelope for. So it was $100 basically. I still have 20 left over, and I'm only budgeting $3 this week, so it has 23. Now, as far as this restaurant goes, um, yeah, we saw the reviews. The reviews were um, not not good, but we decided to try it out to see for ourselves, to decide for ourselves what we thought of it, and no regrets. I'm glad we did, and I'll just leave it at that. Father's Day is coming up. So Father's Day envelope is only getting a 10. And now it has 100, 120, 140, 150, 160. And 4th of July, I have budgeted $50. It is fully funded, not stuffing it anymore, just for hot dogs and whatnot. Finley's birthday envelope is going to be getting a 10, so now it has 100, 210. Back to school is going to be getting a 5, so now it has 100, 150, 160, 165, 170. That's for back to school supplies. Um, also, some outfits for the first, you know, like new shoes. You gotta have new shoes for the first day of school, and a couple of outfits maybe. So anyway, Halloween is going to be getting $2. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $68 in Halloween already. Which is awesome. Thanksgiving is going to be getting 2. So now it has 23. 21, 2, 3. $23. And I don't know if anybody remembers. I used to have more. I used to have $41, but on one of those, I guess, very hungry weeks, I needed more money for our food budget. So instead of pulling it out of emergency or whatever, I just pulled it out of here. Figure Thanksgiving food. I mean, this is what it's for, to help with food at Thanksgiving. So I just pulled that out. It wasn't much. It definitely helped out. But since then, I've been saving up all over again, like starting fresh. So that's pretty good that it has $23 in there already. Christmas envelope is going to be getting 25. So it's 25. So now it has 100. Oops, take that. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5. 520, 540, 560, 580, 585, 590. So this is awesome. Highly, highly, highly recommend that to save for Christmas. Start early, whatever you can save every week. Start putting it away. Start now if you haven't. Highly recommend, you will not regret it. Even if you can do a couple of dollars a week, by the time it's Christmas, you'll have a little bit of that money. So highly recommend doing that. Christmas fun is going to be getting a 5. So now it has 20, 30, 35. Okay, New Year is going to be getting 2. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9. $69 for New Year's already. I'm aiming for, this is for now, my focus is pretty much New Year's food to supplement the food budget. I'm aiming for 200, but then I'm thinking like New Year's gifts, New Year's treat goodie bags that I do for my family. I might make a separate envelope and have just like a separate Christmas, New Year binder. So just thinking. Valentine's Day is going to be getting $2. So now it has 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. 34. Another one that it's a pretty good idea to start saving. Like what I'm doing is only $2 a week basically for these. I have almost like a whole year for it. By the time it's done, it's a good amount. It works. It's fine. Hubby's birthday is going to be getting $2. So now it has 20, 30, 1, 2, $32 for hubby's birthday. I will definitely be increasing the amount closer to, but for now, my focus are other holidays. So for now, this is fine. Same for Easter, $2. So now Easter has 10, 11, 12, 13, $14. Just good. Okay. Mother's Day, getting 2. So now it has 5, 6, 7, 8. $8 in there, which is perfect. I have a whole year to save up for it, so it's all good. That is it for the holiday binder. Now, my month ahead binder. So for the month ahead, I am able to put $3. Now I forgot where I designated that for. It wasn't T-Mobile, and it wasn't the gas. It was Con Edison, which is our electric. So putting in $3 here, and now Con Ed has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $10 in there out of the 150 I need. I will bump that up probably to 180, maybe even 200, because in the summertime we use the air conditioning, and it's a lot more. So I kind of want to have a lot more rather than less. But yeah, even $10 is great. $10 closer to being a month ahead. Okay, now to the savings challenges. So I didn't have so much um, for my savings challenges. I, in fact, had 0. And then I had to go back to my budget and take away a couple of bucks from here and there to compensate for at least something. So a little bit skimpy this week. So my $1 challenge is getting $1. Really looking forward to being done with this. So that's $1 challenge. $2 challenge is going to be getting $2. They're very crispy, these dollars, so one at a time. Okay, and now I get to mark off my little green leaf thing, I guess. I'm looking forward to finishing this one as well, because $80, I could definitely use that elsewhere. So that'll be fun. Okay, now the money shower challenge is going to be getting $3. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's $3, and I will be marking off. What do I want to do? You know what? Let me do it this way. Leave a couple of dollar drops. This is $1, and this has 2, so that's $3. That way, I still have 3 little raindrops that are $1, 1 raindrop that's 2, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the $5 ones. So yeah, I kind of want to leave a couple of the lower ones. Okay, now $5 challenge is getting 5. Let's just put that in there. There we go. Now I will mark it off. Okay, that's done. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm wondering which one am I doing. So this and this is the same challenge. I started one. I'm gonna have to like go back in my videos. For the life of me, I can't remember if it was this one or this one. I think I was doing this one. I can always see how much money I have and then just do that and then hope for the best for next time. um, Disney is going to be getting 5. Okay, and I get to mark off little Mickey ears. So very close to completing it. And it only gives me $100, but I'm thinking I can redo this and start over again. Yeah. I did manage to get some of this ink off, but not all of it. Like, it did stain it. But it's okay. I don't mind. Emergency fund is going to be getting a 10. So that is on all the 10s. And I am marking off one little money bag. I think it's good. Yeah. All right. So that's it for my savings challenges, except I have $1 remaining. And that is going to go towards my 100 envelope savings challenge. So what I did last week, even though I said I wouldn't, is basically I moved whatever money I had here, pooled it, even the 20 somethings I had, I took it all out. I needed to make change. I'll be honest. I needed to make change and I needed to make it quick. I think that was a part of the rushing part from last week. So what I did was I pulled it all together and I needed 100 to break $100 bill. So I'm like, it's fine. I'll do it this way. So I'm putting a $100 bill here. I took the 20s I think I needed and whatever smaller change. So now this week I don't have so much to add to it, but I do have this dollar. So here goes nothing. It's fine. A little at a time. It's all good. I have all of these smaller denominations to work with, so it's going to be fine. So good luck on your savings and budgeting journey. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope it has sound. Thank you, and I'll see you again next week.